Did you know it takes the same amount of time to create a $5 mug as it takes to create a $90 oversized hoodie? But there is a significant difference in the profit that you're going to make. With oversized hoodies, you can make profit on each sale of over $50. And oftentimes, you can sell multiple hoodies in one transaction. In fact, I've had people buying multiple 4 hoodies in one transaction, leaving me with $200 profit. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step exactly how to create these oversized hoodies that sell multiple in one transaction. These things are set to blow. They are blowing up all across the internet, and coming into the winter season is the best time to start creating them. The design I'm going to show you is based on research. It's based on a product that's already selling and a product that is selling multiples in one transaction. Let's go. I did say it was based on research, and you can see here a design that's doing quite well. So disregard the $11.50 because that's not the price they're selling it at. But if we analyze this listing, what we can see is that they're actually making $2,500-ish per month. So based on that, that's just taking in the estimated traffic based on the selling price that they've got here. But in reality, what's happening is people are going to be buying multiples of this particular product. So this is what I'm going to use as a base inspiration for the design for the oversized hoodie. Something to note with this particular design is the camouflage they're using in behind the actual text for Army. So with that in mind, what I'm going to do on the oversized hoodie is actually use that as the majority of the design. So I'll get a seamless pattern and you'll see how it comes together. So coming over into Creative Fabrica, I've actually searched for camo seamless pattern, and this is what is actually showing us here. So this is the pattern that I think I'm going to use. So just grab that. We've got commercial and full POD usage allowed, which is fantastic. So download it. So before we can download this, we need to get the camouflage pattern that we're going to use on the oversized hoodie as well. So here on this particular design, we need to put it in here on the letters. We're just uploading that in here, then drag it, and then it'll go straight into those letters. There we go, looking very smart. So in order to make that army have an outline, what I'm going to do is just delete these ones and that. I'm going to download page 2 as a transparent PNG and then re-upload it. I can bring that image back in here again. Here, what it's going to do now is allow me to put that outline on the design. So just make it the right size. Because it's camouflage, we need to make it stand out. Kind of blends in. So click on that again, edit photo, shadows, outline. Too thick, white, bring it down. Cool. All right, there we go. Now I can delete page 2. I can download both of them. Awesome. So what we can do here too is delete that wife because that's going to allow us to personalize it on Subliminator when we get over there. So some people wait their entire lives to meet their hero. Mine calls me their wife, mum, brother. Cool. So delete that as well. Download, transparent backgrounds. Good. Awesome. Now it's on to the next step. Now that we've got the seamless pattern, what we need to do is create the pattern that we're going to use within Photoshop. Now, I'm just going to right click on it and go open with Adobe Photoshop, and that's going to open it for us. So in here, what we need to do next is define the pattern. So coming up to edit, we go define pattern, okay, and there we have it. We're ready to get going. Now Subliminator are absolutely amazing. The products that they have are fantastic. Coming into here, what I want you to do is go to product catalog. Then we're going to select the snug hoodie. Go create. Once you're in here, what you're going to need to do is download that template. So clicking onto the little jersey icon over here, download the design template. Now, once you have them, you're going to want to upload them into Photoshop. And here I've sort of set it up and I've got that there, the guide at 28 or 2900 and that guide at 4100. 1600 and 2900. So where we're placing this, it's going to allow us to put that on the front of these oversized hoodies. It looks very small on here, but it does come across to be a decent size when it is on the finished product. but we're going to import our design onto there. But before we do that, we want to create a new layer, edit, fill. We want the contents to be a pattern, and then we want to select the pattern we just created. There we can see the camouflage pattern. But what I want to do is we want to make that design really stand out. So I'm just going to change this section in here, and I fill that with just a solid color so this design works. Cool, now we can import that design we got from Canva. Here it is, bring it in. All right, so we want to make that center. It looks about center there. Cool. Okay, now download the JPEG and move on to the next template. Now backside, create a new layer, fill it with that pattern. All right. Now this one, I haven't got the guides in there, so this is gonna get tricky. I'm gonna put that one back on there and move that. And I'm going to put them back out here. So I'm gonna go 2600 because this back panel gets really big. I've done a few before, so put that one at 4500. Bring that down a bit lower because the hood actually covers it. Bring that down there, and then I'll bring in that other design. Fill that with a color, like we did on the front. What you could do too is if you wanted to spend the time, you could somehow massage around all the camo to see if we just got a nicer edge there instead of just a straight one like that. So import the design. Save it. Same again for the neck label. You can put your logo in there. That's always going to look good. This is the hood. I reckon on that, I'm just going to use a solid color just to break it up a bit. Save it. Front side. We've already done front side. Kangaroo pocket. Now, this is another option too. So instead of putting it on the top like we did before, like over here, what we could do is put it on the actual kangaroo pocket here. That will make it look a bit better. So for now, I'm just going to make that the camo pattern. Save it. Now onto the sleeves. Make that a camo pattern as well. Fill, camo, sweet, save. Now it's ready to upload that design to Subliminator. Let's go. Okay, so front side first. So we want to go back to our layers over there. Start importing. Cool. There we've got it. Now what we want to do is bring in that font. So I had to go onto Creative Fabrica to find a font that I liked, and I got this Sultany. It's got full commercial usage allowed too, which is great. So back on Subliminator, we're going to need to add a personalization layer, so text layer. Okay, so Proud Army Wife, we can position that up there. You can make it white. Good. Now we want to upload our font by clicking that little up arrow there. Awesome. Now we can select it. Fantastic. Now we can resize it. So judging by the looks of that, that's going to look so much better if it's not just a hot box like that. A hot box, but we'll see once we see the templates. Backside. We're going to need it to add a text layer on this one as well. Add text layer. White. Select the font, center it. Cool, and change that color. Awesome. Sleeves. Kangaroo pocket. Now we can make it seamless. Match pocket design. There we go. That way it's not going to be disjointed and look a bit funny. Cool. Hood. Inside label. And now we go on to the next step. This is where the fun begins. This is where you start to see what the products actually look like. It is mind-blowing that it can do this. Now, if you'd love my personal guidance and the step-by-step roadmap to creating a $5,000 to $10,000 per month print-on-demand business in as little as 2 hours a day, so you can create that time freedom and financial independence, then make sure you check out PodHacks, my coaching program. You can click it with the first link in the description below. There, watch the quick training, and if you love the sound of it, make sure you book a call with my team and I'll have a chat to you over there. I'm going to select the PNGs. I'm going to select the different poses that I want. Generate mockups. Might be an idea to get those ghost mockups as well. They look pretty good. But just wait, these look amazing. And given that you've got a Shopify store, you can put these on Etsy by using a tool like CED Commerce, or you can advertise straight to your Shopify store with Facebook or TikTok ads or any other platform. So you can see them coming through here. Proud Army wife. That looks great. You can barely see that pocket on there. But putting it on that pocket, I reckon would be a really nice way of making that design pop. But Proud Army wife looks great. You can see the back here. Some people wait their entire lives to meet their hero. Mine calls me their wife. That can come up, a little bit more, maybe 20% up the back there. Well, that's a really good looking product and would sell very, very well. So give it a go. Let me know how you go in the comments. If you've got any questions, make sure you ask as well. But that's how you create these oversized hoodies that are absolutely blowing up right now. Get into it. Get selling. These will make you a fortune.